Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Mara, and I am finally making a part 2 to the PS Plus ranking. I'm gonna make this short. Please enjoy, and let's get on with number 15. At number 15, we have What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, this is a story game. It has no puzzles. You can't die. It's basically just you walk through a house and learn like how your family members have died. So it's simple. It's like it's okay. I gotta say, like listening to like all the stuff that happens is pretty interesting. It just there's not much else added to the game to like expand like what you can do in it. It's just simple and it's a fine game to enjoy in a 7 out of 10. At number 14, we have The Witness, a puzzle game that I really enjoyed. It was a fun puzzle game. It wasn't anything like amazing, but it was very enjoyable. Now, I think the main problem is because there's a huge variety of these puzzles. Some of these puzzles are really bad, and some of them are really good. Some of them are annoying to solve, and other ones are really fun. The basic grid ones were really fun, and the environment around these puzzles is really amazing and like breathtaking. And like that's something I really liked about this game, and so I feel like it deserves its 7 out of 10. At number 13, we have Darksiders 3. Now, I really enjoyed Darksiders 3. I enjoyed the characters well enough. The story was interesting, hunting down the 7 deadly sins. And the combats was is fun, dodging with like some Dark Souls mixed in. But my biggest problem with the game is after a while, the game really ended up getting stale for me. Like I started just running by all the enemies without fighting them, and like it was getting sort of boring to me. But still, it is a really fun game with a really fun combat system. It just feels like it goes on a little bit too long with too many enemies, and it gets stale, but still, it was an enjoyable experience. Very good bosses. It definitely deserves the 7 out of 10 that I give it. At number 12, we have Sonic Mania. Now, this is like sort of like one of those old Sonic games. It looks very good. It has a lot of color and it looks really good. The stages are really awesome. They're really fun and different, and there's like a bunch of different mechanics that each stage has, different enemies, and I like all that a lot. And I feel like I like the like style. There's bosses. A lot of bosses are not good, and some are decent. Like that's my opinion on the bosses. The bosses aren't that great. Um, but yeah, I like the color and I like all that. I don't like how when you go too fast you die, and like it's actually easier to go slower. Like that's I think the biggest problem I have with this game. But other than that, it's an 8 out of 10 and a game that's really worth playing. And at number 11, we have Sniper Elite 4. Now, I think this game is really fun action game that you could play with a friend. My main problem is there's not much content, and it doesn't really have like a big story to it. It has no story or characters, and so it doesn't really keep you invested. And it just has a small amount of missions. But like the combat is very fun, like stealth and stuff. Very fun. Getting those awesome snipes is so enjoyable, and it's you can play with your friend, which is awesome. And I just feel like this game is worth getting. It is definitely worth an 8 out of 10 and an amazing experience to play with your friend. It's so fun. And at number 10, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I know. How dare I put Modern Warfare, one of the best Call of Duty games, like all the way at number 10 with 9 games in front of it? Well, I'm just going to start off saying I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, but still, this game was so fun. I enjoyed like all the team-based strategy in it, the story, the characters. The characters were kind of meh. Like I didn't by the end of it, I didn't remember any of them. The story is very like climactic and intense, and it is a very good story. And the combat's just a Call of Duty combat everybody loves. It has the multiplayer. The multiplayer is really fun. I love prop hunt. I love deathmatch. It's just a very fun game you could play with your friends, and it is definitely uh like it definitely deserves getting in the top 10 of my list. And number 9, we have Borderlands 2. Now, I think Borderlands 2 was a very fun game. I enjoyed the shooting, and I thought it was fun. I enjoyed a lot of the characters and the story. So, why does it not get a 9 out of 10 or even like a 10 out of 10? Uh, because there's so many bullet sponge enemies and just so much annoying like bullet sponge enemies like that. I hate how you lose money when you die and then you can't buy ammo. I had such a big problem and that was like the main reason I left. Some parts of the game are really huge drags that keep on going and going and going, and just these couple of reasons made me not give it some above an 8 out of 10, but still I would recommend it, and I still think it is a really good game. Guys, this is going to be the end of part 2. I know it's a very short video, and that's weird, but it's like it's soon going to be Christmas, and a lot of stuff is going to happen, and so I just wanted to make a quick video so I could do this, and then after Christmas, I'll make part 3 and talk about what is my favorite games that I really like, and I'm so happy that came out this year for PS Plus. But until then, I love you guys. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.